Hello friends, welcome to GSTZen annual return webinar series. In this chapter, we are going to understand the role of DRC03 in the annual returns. In the earlier chapter, I have mentioned whenever there are any discrepancies in the taxes, when the taxes are not paid, we can use DRC03. So friends, please understand that the taxes when they have been paid in the financial year 18-19 of 3B, we report them in the table 4. If the taxes are paid up until September 19 of 3B, we report it into part 5 table 10. Only when you realize some taxes are not paid is when you will be using DRC03 challan. Please note, DRC03 is the last option one can consider as an opportunity to discharge the liability. And this DRC03 has to be paid in cash. Let me navigate to you how the DRC03 challan has to be accessed in the portal. Once you log into the portal, in the user services, you can find my applications. In the my applications, you can, once you select it, it will show the list of various applications. Please select intimation of voluntary payment through DRC03. Once you select for it, it will ask you what is the cause of payment. The cause of payment is annual return. Friends, again some mistakes happen while making the payment through DRC03. Either they would make it as voluntary or others. Since it is for annual returns, you have to necessarily pay it through as annual returns. And the cause of payment is annual return. Section number is 73 subsection 5. Because you are voluntarily making the payment, please choose the financial year as 2018-19. If you have already made a payment and you want to link the payment of the earlier DRC03 which has been paid, please give the PRN number. And if you do not know the PRN number, you can also go to electronic liability register. Please download the electronic liability register. It has two parts. Part 1 is the liability which you are creating through GSTR 3B. Go to the part 2 and under the services tab you will also find the ledgers. So go to the part 2, download electronic liability register. Where can I use the DRC03 challan for? You can use the DRC03 challan for short payment of taxes, or if you have excess claimed an input tax credit and you realize that credit is not at all there, by mistake erroneously you have reported, or you have availed an ineligible credit. In all these cases, you can use DRC03 challan. Please note, the payment through DRC03 challan has to necessarily be in cash. Why so? Because this is a liability of 18-19 which you are paying now. Input tax credit of 18-19 is not available now. The input tax credit which is available now is pertaining to either 1920 or 2021. You cannot borrow the future input tax credit to pay the taxes which are there now. That is why we have to pay the taxes under DRC03 necessarily through cash only. I am sure you have got an idea of how to make the payment through DRC03 and what are the options for which the DRC03 challan is used. Friends, please don't miss out watching our upcoming video on computation of the taxes paid for the financial year 2018-19. Since this is a critical step of how do we segregate the taxes which have been paid in the financial year 2018-19, we will discuss in the upcoming chapter. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel. If you have any of the doubts in the chapter, any of the chapters, do write to us on support@gstzen.in.